Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. So as you can see, it is a little bit different from what I normally do, and that's because today is not a tutorial video. So I'm going to be showing you all of my bracelets, like my bracelet collection, that kind of thing. But before I do that, I kind of want to talk a little bit about the stuff that I'm doing with them. So I wanted to kind of sell my bracelets. I've been wanting to sell them for a while, but there really isn't any interest in them, and I decided that instead of selling them, I would be giving a lot of them away to donations and charities and that kind of thing. So I've decided to give away an entire tub of my bracelets to the Children's Hospital that's in my town, my city. And I will be showing you those bracelets in a little bit, but this is just kind of just a bin that I had set up here. So anyway, this is what the bin looks like, and I've decided also that I'm going to be donating some of the profits from my bracelets, like my bracelet sales, to the Children's Hospital. So I've decided 20% of all of my proceeds are going to the Children's Hospital. Just because I don't really have anything to do with these bracelets besides make them and then wear a couple of them, and some of them just aren't like things that I can wear with the outfits that I have. You know, I don't have a bunch of pink shirts or like pink and blue type things, so I just kind of wanted to give back to the community and kind of sell any of those. So if you see any of them here or in any of my other bins that you specifically want, I can put it on my Etsy for you. I will have my Etsy name and then my Instagram name and my email in the description box below. Just you can contact me if you need to, if you want to, just kind of talk to me about this. If you have any questions about how much I'm donating, what I'm donating, that kind of thing, you can also just contact me and ask me. But I have organized all of my bracelets so it's like really nice and flat, except for the one bin, but I will show you that later. So anyway, these are the bracelets that I can't unclip, otherwise it'll fall apart, because they're growing bracelets or that kind of thing. And I just kind of wanted to, I guess, tell you guys about what I was doing with all of my bracelets, or some of my bracelets at least, before I started this actual video. So even if you don't take anything away from it, that you don't want to donate anything, that's okay. I just wanted to let you guys know that's what I was doing with them. And we can go ahead and get on with this video. So as you can see, my hands both fit into this bin really easily. It's a pretty big bin here, and I have 6 of them, I think, but only 5 of them are filled with bracelets as of right now. And so all of these bracelets would be priced at $1. They all have extensions, and I can make longer extensions if you need them. And I'll also be telling you the prices of any of the bracelets in here, because if in case you were wondering and wanted to buy one to donate, like I said before, 20% of all of my sales are going to the Children's Hospital. I'm going to be donating a bunch of bracelets around Christmas time, and then I'll be donating the actual money amounts once every 3 or 4 months, just to see how much I can give. And yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and get on with this video. So I know I've been talking for a little while without doing very much, but this is just one of my bins. I have all of these bracelets in here are $1. They all have extensions or they are full wraps. Like this one happens to be a full wrap, and this one happens to have an extension, so it's just kind of whatever you prefer. And this bin has been up here for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on it. I have the lid over here, and so I just put the lid on, and then I clip both ends together, and then I can put this off to the side. I'm kind of walking away from the camera here, but anyway, my cords are on the floor here. I'm going to bring up my second bin, and I'm going to unclip the top here. And this is just kind of my second bin of $1 bracelets, so it has a considerably less amount in here, so it's not that many as some of my other ones, but sorry, the top to this one just fell. But these are all of my $1 bracelets, and if you're interested in any of them, you can ask me. I'm not going to specifically list them on my Etsy shop, unless I have a request. Sorry, I'm like trying to reorganize. So unless I have a request, I'm probably not going to put these on my Etsy, but if you do want one and you want to buy one, just go ahead and email me or contact me on Instagram. I would be happy to put it up for you. And yeah, so this is just my other $1 bin. And like I said before, some of them have extensions, some of them are full wraps. So it just kind of depends on ones that you like. If you have found a bracelet on my Instagram that you really love, I would be happy to find it for you. I know pretty much where all of my bracelets are and what bin and that kind of thing. So anyway, this is my second bin here of $1 bracelets. So oops, I keep hitting a lot of things. It's just, I'm working with a lot bigger area here than what I normally do, so I'm going to go ahead and put these off to the side, and I'm going to bring up my next bin here. This one's a lot fuller, and it is made up of all of my $2 bracelets, so most of these is like what differs, or what's different from them than my $1 bracelets are. More of these are full wraps, more of these have more bands, like more band requirements, that kind of thing. So like this one here is a full wrap, and it does take some bands. So it just wouldn't really be considered a $1 because it does take time. It does take a lot of bands, and it just kind of takes a lot to do, and I just think that it's like worth it, I guess. But anyway, these are all of my $2 bracelets. I only have one bin of them because there are less of these. I have more $1 than anything. And these, some of them have extensions, but most of them do not. So, again, the ones that I just kind of have piled in here are ones that I can't take apart. Otherwise, it might fall apart. So, anyway, this is my second bin, my third bin, sorry, my $2 bin. So if you see any bracelet in here that you would like, just go ahead and tell me, and I will work with you guys on it. So I'm going to close that one up. All of my bins for my major bracelets, like my major amount of bracelets, are identical. And I'm actually going to bring up now all of the bracelets that I'm currently donating to the Children's Hospital. So as of right now, I don't have all of these like sorted out, but a lot of them are like simple fishtails, just simple bracelets that I think they would like. I don't think that like a huge bracelet is just going to be as helpful, because I mean, they like to wear simple things, I think, sorry. I think they would just like the simplest things, you know. Some of the simplest things can make people smile the most. So these are just some of my simple bracelets, and I'll add more in here, like some of my $1 ones too. But these ones I just have in here just because they're simple, they're nice, they're pretty, and I think a lot of little kids will like the colors, and I hope they really enjoy them. So this is all of my donation bracelets here. And I probably have like, I don't know, 200 or 300 bracelets in here. I have about 1,000 total, which is kind of crazy because I've been looming less than a year, and I've already accumulated probably over 1,000 bracelets. So it's crazy, and I really think the kids will enjoy these, and I hope that they will. And if you want, you can message me, you know, questions about that, just like I said before. And I always save the best bracelets for last, and I have actually like 3 more things to do, or 4 more really, with what I'm selling. So these ones aren't really for sale because I am donating them, but if you see one in here and you want one that looks like it, I would be happy to make you an identical one. just so that you can have one. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put the top on this one. I like to keep my bracelets in these bins because it keeps them pretty airtight and it doesn't let the bands kind of disintegrate, and that's a really good thing because you don't obviously want all of your bracelets breaking. So the next bin I have is my most of my full wraps. I don't think I really have anything in here that isn't a full wrap, so these are my $3 and $4 bracelets. Most of them are $3 actually. Only a couple of them are $4, so this is just kind of my full wraps. It's a lot less full than the other ones, but I have like a bunch of bracelets in here, so they're all just kind of laid on top of each other really nice and neatly. And this one is super duper special. It's the Hexadots bracelet by Justin's Toys, and I won their Justin's Toys Photo of the Week competition, and I was super duper excited when I did. And this is just that exact bracelet, so I just really like it, and it did take me a while to make, so I'm really glad that it paid off. And then just kind of underneath are the rest of these bracelets that I've made. I have made every single one of these bracelets, so some of them I've obviously made before. I got an Instagram because I haven't posted them. Most of them are pretty simple, the ones that I haven't posted. So anyway, this is just my $3 and $4 bin here. Like I said before, only a couple of them are actually $4, just the ones that are super wide and super long. And then I have a couple more things to show. So on my Etsy, I am also selling just some of the extra, oops, I have a bracelet in here. I'm also going to be selling some of the extra bands that I have, and this finger loom here, because I have these bands and I don't think I'm really ever going to use them. Like I have 2 packs of the neon blue from Michaels. I have a pack of dark green, mixed packs, a bunch of Halloween bands, and a finger loom. So if you want any of these, just go ahead and message me. Please know that they aren't free. You know, I do have to at least make my money back for what I buy, because I am still losing money anyway because I am donating it, but it's worth it to donate, just so you know. And I have 2 more things here. They are the good things. I mean, all of them are good, but these are like the really high-end, fancy kind of ones. So these are some of my bling bracelets here. These ones mostly are the ones that I can't unclip, otherwise they'll fall apart. So a lot of these are scrolling bracelets from I Loves to Loom, and she has a YouTube as well, so like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one here are all from her kind of techniques. Some of them she hasn't done a tutorial on, like these 2 she hasn't done a tutorial on, but I just kind of went with it. Oh, and this one too. And just kind of made up some stuff, so it was really fun. And then I have some really simple like fishtail ones with some bling attachments, and then just some other bling bracelets here, like a huge owl. So anything on here would be $5 just because of the bling, the amount of time it takes, that kind of thing. So just kind of want to let you guys know of the prices, and just I don't price them any higher because I'm donating. I price them same as I would without donating. So I price these the same at any of the craft fairs that I will go to and have gone to, any yard sales, like garage sales that I've done. So anyway, this is just one of my stands here. I have a couple of like flat ones, but this is just the main one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that off to the side. And then the last thing is my major bling bracelets. So I am going to go into a little bit more detail on these because I really want to show you guys all of them because I'm super duper proud of them. And most of these are $10. Some of them are $15 because of the huge like charm thing here, and some of them are less, like this. This one's probably a $5 one, because it did take me a while and it did take quite a bit of beads. So Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and list all of the bracelet names and the tutor who did them. And then, yeah, you can, so if you want to make one yourself, you can. This is the Epic Sphere by Chodero's Bling. She also has a tutorial on YouTube as Chodero's Bling. And I use Caribbean green bands and white beads for this, and it doesn't really show up on camera, but it's really nice. It's a nice simple bracelet, but it took me forever to get done. And then the next thing I have a couple of them down here. This is the Barracuda bracelet design and tutorial by Deb's Thing on Instagram and on YouTube. And I just added a little bit of seed beads in here, and then I have penguin black and teal bands. So this is just kind of what it looks like. It's a really, really pretty design, and I absolutely love this design. Next thing is this bracelet. It has an elephant on it. This is my original design, the Hypatia bracelet. And I originally made this with bling, but obviously you can do it without bling as well. I have a tutorial on my channel here just a little while back. I used teal, Caribbean green, and a couple of different black colors, and then some like silver bead things, and then some black seed beads on the outside. So this one is $15. Oh, and then this one is $5 as well. This one is $15 because the elephant charm did cost a pretty big amount. So yeah, that's just this bracelet, and it is a full wrap. I have the C-clips and everything already attached here, and yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one aside. Next, I'm going to go ahead and grab this one out. This is the Sweet Surrender bracelet designed by Lumania0304 on Instagram, and I have a tutorial here on my YouTube. This is actually the exact one that I made in the video, and I'm really, really proud of it just because of the colors and the beads. I feel like they work really well together. So this one is $10. Just assume that any of the bracelets that I pull up are $10 unless I say otherwise, and quite honestly, with the amount that the bling costs and with the amount of labor that goes into making this bracelets and the actual bands, I feel like it's a pretty fair price. People have told me to price them higher, but I don't really want to, because I just think that they're worth $10. Someone would pay $10 for one of these. So they usually have multiple attachments here. I have 5 on this one. So yeah, this is just this one. I know I'm going pretty in depth with these, but I really want you guys to see them because these are some of my favorite bracelets. I just love all of my bling ones. So this is another Sweet Surrender by Lumania0304. I did this in Chinese New Year's colors, kind of dedicated to the Chinese New Year, and I really, really love this. Yeah, this one is just super pretty. I love it so much. And next I have here is the quilt bracelet designed by Crafting with Rainbow Loom Enthusiast, and tutorial by Jay Salvarez. And I did use some bling, but he doesn't use bling in the tutorial, so a lot of these are just bling optional. And this is what it looks like. I did just like monotone colors and some blue because I really loved how it looked, and then I used some little seed beads, and yeah, it's a really nice bracelet. I love to just look at all of these bracelets whenever I have them out. So then this next one is the Lana bracelet designed by Looming Cyrus on Instagram and tutorial here on my channel. And I used kind of an ocean theme for this, some blues, some purple, a little bit of black Persian here. And I really, really love this bracelet. It's so nice and neat without the bling, and adding bling just makes it look even better. So I really, really love this design and this bracelet here. And I am piling these up off to the side here. And then this is the Cura bracelet, and it was designed by me, tutorial by me as well. In the tutorial I don't exactly show you how to do the bling, but I'm pretty sure I explained how to do it. The bracelet itself is actually round if you don't put the beads here on the corner, but I kind of wanted to make mine a square just to see what it would look like, and it's pretty cool. It has little owls in it, and then it's mostly like a green and brown-ish theme with some pink on the outside. So that's just this bracelet. By the way, most of these bracelets will fit any adult or child. I've tested it with my mom and my little sister and myself as well, so yeah, they fit them pretty well. You know, my sister says some of them are a little bit too big, but some of them fit her perfect, and then my mom says some of them are too small, so it's just kind of preference if you like to wear tight or loose bracelets. So anyway, this is the Blade Runner bracelet, and this was designed by Lumania0304 on Instagram. It has one chain of beads up the center, and I made this one in the tutorial as well. A lot of these I will have made, or a couple of these at least, I will have done in the actual tutorial, so I think that's really cool. And I used mother of pearl and some sweets purple for this, and I have worn this, I think, once to school, and a lot of people really liked it, so yeah, this is just what it looks like. And then next bracelet, I'm kind of going down the layers here. I have the Reese bracelet designed by Rainbow Loom Adventures on Instagram, and I put some pearls on the side. That's pretty much the bling that I have in this bracelet, but the pearls do come at a pretty hefty price, at least where my Michael's is, so they're not super cheap, and I just really like this bracelet. I did a little bit of Persian purple in here and then some monotone colors, so it's a really pretty design even without the bling, so I would definitely recommend making one, just as I would all of these, except for the one that I don't have a tutorial on. And the tutorial for this can be found on my channel. Then the next one is the Pearl of the Sea bracelet. This was designed by I Am Greasy on Instagram, and instead of putting a white bead in the center, I put a huge glittery flower bling here, and it's a really cool design with beads in the center or without beads in the center. It's circular, it's sectional, that kind of thing, so I just really like this bracelet. And I actually cut apart an old ring for this. I found a ring and I cut it apart and I put the flower on, and I really liked how it looked. And then the next one here is the Hearts for Hope bracelet designed by Loom for Kaylee, and tutorial is by Chodero's Bling. I'm really proud of this bracelet because I actually won a competition with it, so it wasn't really much of a competition, but I'm just really proud of this design and what it represents to me, so that's just kind of what it looks like, and it is kind of crowded with bling. I didn't really know at the time where to put bling and where not to, and it turned out like this. So if you put it on your wrist, the blings don't really clash, but then when you straighten it out, they kind of overlap. But this is a really pretty bracelet, and this one is, it has a really good meaning to it, so I really love that design. Next one here is the Marion bracelet designed by Loom for Kaylee. I have a tutorial here on my channel. I used, obviously, a lot of these little silver blings on the sides and then some pearls up the center. And it's a pretty frilly bracelet, but it's definitely a heavy one. So just, yeah, I really liked how this one turned out. And moving on to the next one. This is another Hearts for Hope bracelet blinged by Loom for Kaylee, tutorials by Chodero's Bling. I put pearls up the center, and then I put some little some round spacers on the side that I got at Michael's, and I actually think I used all or almost all of the string. I might have had 2 left or something after that, so yeah, it's a really pretty design, and just the pink in the center is really nice, and I really love, I just really love all of my bling bracelets. This one I'm pretty sure is the Pure Elegance bracelet by Artisan Loom. And I made the mistake of putting the seahorse charm in the center rather than up here and then letting it hang down, but I just realized it would have hung over the bracelet anyway. So I kind of like how it looks. You have a seahorse like all the way here up your wrist, so that's kind of cool. I also have some rhinestones and some seed beads. This is one of my more blinged bracelets. So this one is $15, mostly because of the rhinestone cost and because of the seahorse. Obviously, this bracelet did take a lot of time and quite a bit of frustration, so but at the end result, I was really happy with this. So this is a pure elegance bracelet, and I think it's really elegant, even though I didn't really go all full simple with that. So anyway, I'm just going to go with this one here. This is the Graciela bracelet by Luminia0304 on Instagram. I have a tutorial here on my channel, and this is the bracelet that I actually did in the tutorial, so that's really nice. And I just think these colors work really well together for almost any outfit, and I just really like this one. So I'm going to try and go ahead and go a little bit faster because I do have 25, almost 26 minutes on this video already, so anyway, continuing on, this is the Kate bracelet designed by Rainbow Loom Adventures on Instagram. Tutorial here on my channel, and I super duper duper love this design. It's a really wide bracelet without bling, and it's an even wider one with bling, so it's a really wide bracelet. I love it so much. Her designs are really nice and neat and beautiful. And I really like the way I did this one. I have a little bit of rainbow here, and then some seed beads in the center, and then some kind of crystal beads on the outside. This one took me about 5 hours to make, and it is a $15 bracelet. And I just really love, I really love this design. So the only downfall is that it does take quite a bit of time to do if you do decide to make one, but it is so worth it in the end. And then this simple bracelet here, I think, is the Switch Loop Single by Chodero's Bling. I used some black beads up the center and then just some simple lime green jelly bands on the outside. So it's a pretty simple, pretty design, and I definitely like it. So next is this bracelet that I'm pretty sure was my first ever bling project, and I used this ring here. It used to be a ring, and then I attached it, so this doesn't come off. I don't think really anything on my bracelets come off, so this is just what it looks like. I used some orange glitter and some dark green, and it was my first project, and it was kind of my first real attempt at blinging, and this design I thought would work a lot, but I never uploaded a tutorial because I didn't really like how it turned out, and I kind of forgot how to make it. So anyway, this is just what it looks like. It's a black flower on the center with some stuff on the other side. So coming to the next one, this is the I think it's the Glade bracelet by the M's Loom Creations, and this I used some limited edition neon, some black, and then a lot of square beads, so I kind of gave it an edgy look, but I think it's really nice. I like it a lot. And then moving on to the Cosette bracelet. This was designed by NixNox21 on Instagram. And I used a lot of seed beads in this bracelet. I used them on the border, I used them on these white bands, I used them on the center white bands, and then obviously on the other side as well. So this is a really pretty design, and it looks amazing with and without beads. So I have a tutorial on my channel. I don't know if I said that already, but oops, I just dropped a bracelet. Okay. This is the Keeper bracelet, and I think it was designed by Rainbow Loom by M, and tutorial is by J. Salvarez. And I used some really simple colors in this bracelet, some baby pink and some glitter white. It's hard to see here. And then I just used some beads up the center, and this is really delicate and really nice, and I just really like the story behind this design and this design obviously itself. So also this one is only $5, and so is this one, just because they don't have as much bling, they don't have as much work put into them, and so is this one as well, $5. So yeah, going on to my next bracelet. This is the Gem bracelet designed by I Loves to Loom on Instagram and on YouTube. And this one is $5. just some little blue blings here. I actually have some of these left over, so this is a really pretty, really simple design, and I just kind of love how it came out. It's really nice and really delicate. I'm almost up to 30 minutes on this video, so I still have like 2 or 3 rows to go through on these bling bracelets, so please stay tuned. This is the Groove bracelet designed by Loom for Kaylee, and tutorial is here on my channel. The 2 remaining big spacers that I had from the Hearts for Hope, the pink Hearts for Hope bracelet, I put on here with this this pearl that I had, and then I put some blings down the center. So this is a really pretty design. I did this in mostly blue and gray, so I hope you guys like that. Moving on to another one of the Blade Runner bracelets designed by Lumania0304. I used some rhinestones up the center courtesy of a really nice gal, Christina Tan, on Instagram. She was so nice. She sent me some blings, and I really wanted to put them to good use, so I used them in this bracelet. So yeah. And then going to the next one, this is the Rip Curl bracelet designed by me and tutorial by me as well. Also, I got the inspiration from Chodero's bling. She had 2 singles connected with jump rings. I kind of added some blings on the sides and some more beads to it. So yeah, this tutorial is pretty far back, but I really like it. It's a nice design, and I used some more of these clear beads and then a rainbow and white, obviously. Then I have this one here. This is the axolotl bracelet, or yeah, the axolotl bracelet. Sorry, I have 2 of them whose names are alike, and this is the axolotl bracelet designed by me, tutorial by me. I have some seed beads here, some clear ones, and then I have some these are what I like to call grape cluster beads because they look like a bunch of grapes. And this design is really nice. It does take 3 full loom lengths though, or almost 3 full loom lengths to make it go around your wrists, but it's really worth it because it's a really cool design, I think. Next, here I have my Cura bracelet designed by me, tutorial by me as well. I used some more owls here, the other half of the owls, and then I used some flowers on the sides. This is kind of a funky color combo, but it's a really nice one, and it also is a bigger bracelet. I used 5 sections rather than 4. So it is kind of loose on me, but that's alright. Then here I have the Mockingjay bracelet designed by Loomer Kitten and tutorial by me. And this design is such a pretty design. Actually, the other side is this signature side here, but I forgot that when I was looming this and making this, so I put the beads and the blings on this other side. So it still looks really nice. I used some blue and some more of these silver grape clusters here. Oops. My bands, or the beads, clicked with the basket. So then this is another of my Rip Curl bracelets, one that I made in the tutorial. I think I started it in the tutorial and then I showed you how to finish it, and then I went back and finished this entire thing. So this is the design here. And then going on to this bracelet, which is the Ladybug bracelet designed by Dreamin' Out Loud on Instagram, and tutorials on my channel. Use some seed beads and some black beads, and I really wanted to make this bracelet live up to its name of Ladybug, and I tried to use black for the spots and then just a little bit of white because black and white go really good together with red, and then red obviously because of a ladybug. So going on to the next one, we have the Lush Foliage bracelet. This was one of my absolute favorite designs I have ever made because it's so simple and so nice, but unfortunately jump rings cost a lot, so I haven't made a whole ton, but they are really, really nice. So I used army green in this bracelet, and this was designed by Crazy Just Might Work, or on Instagram, Suzanne HB on YouTube, and tutorials by Chodero's Bling. Oops. And I have another one of the Lush Foliage bracelets here, just in different colors, some dark green and some neon green. They're both really pretty designs. I have made a couple of them for my friends, and yeah, they really, really liked when when I wore one of them to school, and so I gave it to them, and then a couple more of them asked for it, so I made them some as well. This is my Oedipus bracelet, designed and tutorial by me. This is actually what I call the back side that I blinged, but this is the other side here. And then I used some mother of pearl seed beads and some little silver spacers here. So it's a little bit of a simple bling here. And I'm trying to grab a bracelet here. So this one is the Winding Links bracelet, designed by Lumen the City, or I think it's Handy Crafts now on Instagram. And tutorial is by her as well, I think. And it's a really nice design. I love it so much. I put a huge bling thing in the middle, and this was back when I did not have enough looms to make a full wrap, unfortunately. So I have made a couple of these without with extensions, I guess. Also, I keep forgetting to say the prices, so oops. These 3 bracelets here, and the other Rip Curl bracelet, sorry, I couldn't remember the name. The Rip Curl bracelet are all $8. Just in case you were wondering, I know it's kind of getting annoying, but I just want to make sure that if anyone is interested, that you are informed. And this is just a blinged starburst bracelet. I put some beads on it. This one's just $5. It's really simple. The beads and the dark green just kind of make it look like berries on a bush. So that was just a simple one that I did a little while ago. Getting down to the ending here, I have this extraordinary bracelet designed by Christina Tan on Instagram, and tutorial is by me here on YouTube, and I used some little blings, beads in the center, and this one is just $5. Moving on to the last of my Cura bracelets, I used some little honeycomb blings on the sides and then some beads up the center. This is more of a like a tomboy or even a dude bling bracelet, because of just like the dark blues and the dark greens kind of make me think of, I don't know, just kind of like the wilderness, the ocean, that kind of thing. So then coming to this next bracelet here, this is the Star Puff bracelet, designed by Tutorials by Leah, and tutorial is here on my channel just without bling. And it's a really nice design. I really like the design, and then I just decided one day to add bling to it. So these are some white stone beads and some silver spacers here. And yeah, so that's what it looks like. And then coming to this bracelet, this is the Magic Carpet bracelet, designed by Woodland Crafts on Instagram, and tutorial here on my channel. I use pearls all the way up the sides here, skipping one in between, and then I use some simple silver spacers down the center. So this is a really nice design. It's a wide bracelet, but it's also a really nice and sturdy bracelet. And I just love the design. And can you tell I like the teal, gray, and white color combinations. Teal is one of my favorite colors, just like Caribbean green here. And then this bracelet I never did a tutorial on. I just kind of put some bling on it. And this white here is actually a band. It's kind of hard to grab because it is pulled into the bracelet, but it is a band, and then so is this. That doesn't tie it in. I just wanted to kind of enhance this this bar here. So that's just what this one looks like. Then here I have the another Winding Links bracelet, and I use pearls up the center and then just some silver on the side, and then I did have to add an extension because I didn't have enough looms at the time to make a full wrap. Then here is another Rip Curl bracelet, again $8. And I can't remember if this bracelet or the pink one, or this pink one here, was the one that I did a tutorial on, but it was one of these two. So yeah, just continuing on with my last couple of bracelets here. This is my original design, the Time Zone bracelet, and I named it Time Zone, or I didn't name it, but Crazy, just my work, named it. And she said it looked like a watch, and I would have to agree with her. I think the centerpiece looks like a watch, and then the rest of this here is kind of like the watch band. I would probably say this is a dude bling or a or like a really sophisticated bling here because it's dark, so it's black and gray, and then with a little bit of gold in the center and some silver accents here. So this is just a pretty design here. And this was another design that I didn't end up putting a tutorial up on because I didn't really like how the bracelet without the bling turned out. But these have little dragonfly wings on them, and it was really pretty, and I just kind of like this one. So yeah, that's what this one looks like. And then coming down to this one, this is another extraordinary bracelet designed by Christina Tan, tutorial by me. I used a couple different colors of beads here and some different colors of bands. And then lastly, getting down to this final Graciela bracelet designed by Lumania0304 on Instagram, tutorial by me here on YouTube. And I used some kind of ocean theme again, beads, and they're really pretty beads, and of course hands down a great design by Lumania. So I really love this design and all of her designs really. So I have all of my bracelets, all of these kind of up here. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pile all of my bling bracelets back over here. I just dropped like 4 of them on the ground, but that's alright. And this is just kind of all of my bracelets here. Like I said before in the beginning, I am donating 20% of all of the proceeds of these bracelets that are on my Etsy shop, which I'll have in the description box below, to the Children's Hospital, and I am donating an entire tub of bracelets during Christmas time. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Even if you do not donate or buy from me, that is totally okay. I just wanted to let you guys know kind of what I was doing. And if you're interested, you can always help me out here. So it's completely optional. Do not feel obligated to. I just decided that I would do something nice, kind of give back to my community. And yeah, so that's all I'm going to have for this unusually long video. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to get my hand in here, the thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more videos. I tried to do a video that's a little bit different from a loom tutorial every once in a while. So this is just one of my videos. Like, I've done a storage case video before, and now I'm doing a bracelet collection video. So I just kind of want to do something different once in a little while. So anyway, that's all I'm going to have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and you consider donating even in your own community, or just kind of, I don't know, helping out. So this video is going on for too long. I hope to see you guys next time.